Right, I've done a bit of an alternative now, so hopefully... There we go, right. So when it comes to... What the hell's going on here? Right, okay. We've got it. Okay. Let's sort it. Well, I guess we're starting at 8 instead of, right. Right. I am disappointed in myself, I'm not gonna lie. Because, you know, I said I'd start at 7, and I haven't held up that. It's a constant thing with me. I don't know why. I just lose track. Even when, like, I had ample time to prepare this today, and yet still, don't know. Just... Right. Let's do link HTTPS. What? Right. Okay. Well, let's not focus on it too much now. Just basically any time I decide to do OBS now, I'm not going to whatsoever use the connect to log in through OBS, essentially. I'm just going to put in the stream key because it just seems to be much easier to manage. Copy it, paste it, all the information's there, go for it. When it tells you to load everything from your account, sometimes it's like, that's the problem I was just having now. Just wasn't loading up properly on OBS, like all the stream details. So that would be my advice. But anyway, let's have a look. I'm just going to amend. Right. Music. There we go. Right. Time to go live. Finally. Sticky notes. Oh no, I need more sticky notes than that. There we go, right. Got them here. All right. Okay, so hopefully we won't have any more issues going into this. It's just... whatever. Right. Here we are. RocKey charts, ladies and gentlemen, 2024. We're going to see some interesting stuff coming out this year. For example, the new While She Sleeps album is due to come out, and I'm a massive fan of While She Sleeps. But the RocKey chart is going to take a bit of a different format this time around. We're not going to be just counting down our top 15 of each month. We're going to be doing notable songs I thought were pretty interesting and worth showing to other people, even though I personally, for some of them I could take them or leave them. But it's worth showing people a variety in case there are people who are interested in that kind of stuff. So, yeah, worth getting into that groove of things. And then there's going to be anticipated songs. Like tonight, we do have the new Bring Me the Horizon song. So, going to see what that's all about. But those are the ones that I'm going to react to because I haven't listened to them yet. And it's interesting to go all giddy on camera. You'll be the first to witness it, so count yourself lucky. Right, so the first one we have is from their EP Sorry. It's Normandy with Sorry. Let's go. You got away saying that you're sorry, cutting me deep and tell me maybe make up your mind. You can hear the poppy voice in this sort of, but it's they're very chilling to listen to, like chilled vibes. Well, that's because you put coal in the fire. That's why the house is burning. So yeah, this one's going to be in no particular order for a lot of this. I'm going to be putting out polls as well for these sorts of songs, so be sure to let me know what you think of the songs. Let's get a poll going for that. So there we go, get your votes in for Normandy. There we go. Next up, bit more upbeat now. So Ghost Kid released an album back in, I think it was like 2020. And now, I don't know if I say he or them. Giving them a sort of industrial feel to it as well. The next one's going to be an interesting one as well. If there's any stuff that people want me to listen to as well, be sure to let me know. Oh God. Please don't do that. I'm loving the effects on the vocals. Well, I'll be. Hey, James, how you doing? It's great, isn't it? Heavy, but also sort of funky at the same time. This is, yeah, well, industrial sort of, no, would you call it industrial metal? Borderline, like not in its fundamental phase. It's got sort of post-hardcore mix in with it as well. But we've got a huge variety tonight, so this next song is going to be a bit lighter, but legendary in terms of the singer. I wish on YouTube you could actually edit polls, but you have to like create them from scratch essentially. Tell you what, I'll just like start it like yes or no, just to save myself. There we go, a little bit of Liam Gallagher. This new song just released, Just Another Rainbow, with John Squire. We got many Liam Gallagher fans out there? Or Oasis? Anyone speak Spanish? You have been summoned. Hello Rob, how you doing? This was released this week, wasn't it? And I didn't just make that up. I'm trying to like show a bit more variety this year rather than just like all the heavy stuff. Because stuff like this comes up in my playlist as well. How are you doing anyway? Ah, yeah. This tune came on today. Ah, lovely. Yeah, not too bad. Bit of a mad rush with everything, but all good besides that. We're heading up to London end of the month for our anniversary, so yeah, should be a good one. Also, this year I'm trying to like show even songs that I may not like put in my top 10, but they may excite somebody out there. So expect some Greg metal as a result. in like a 5%. Yeah, it's like I'd say it's like a sort of just standard Liam Gallagher type track. I don't listen to a lot of Liam Gallagher solo. I think I should give him more of a go. It's mainly obviously Oasis that I've tuned into. Hello Reese, how you doing? I'll have to work on mixing chat display for YouTube and TikTok as well. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. John, like, I've listened to a bit of this song already, and John Squire sounds fantastic in this song. Proper sort of 90s-esque. Well, Oasis has the car situation. I haven't heard anything back as of late, but getting there. Sent off the ombudsman form yesterday. It might take a while to get back to me, but hopefully as long as it's not within over the next 28 days. It also, what I like about the song, it gives John Squire plenty of time to shine. It's not just all Liam, or just not all just rhythm stuff. It's showing their talents in... Do I know much about the Stone Roses? A very minuscule amount. Definitely influenced Oasis. Yeah, I have to give them more of a listen. Like that sort of more lighter side of rock from the 80s, I didn't really get into that much younger and growing up, but I think as my taste grows, everything else grows as well. So it'd be nice to get back into it. I think as well in these playlists I'm gonna try and like pair up the different genres together, so like there can be, if it's an interval for people, it's so if you want a toilet break, you're not gonna miss much. Only one record you need, mate. Stone Roses self-titled. I'll give that a listen straight after. I'll put it in my I'll pop it in my list. I recently discovered this artist I like called Cash Death. Not massive, but I like his music. Okay. Obsessed with Sonic. Any particular song? Like I said, there's requests in here as well, so if there's any songs people want me to put on, let me know. I could put on a Stone Roses song, just to like sort of put my reactions on air. But yeah, now we're going into the more sort of hardcore-ish area of things. Oh, sorry. This is sort of mixing. I mean, I like it when these guys have only got 8 monthly listeners on Spotify at the moment. But I thought maybe there's people out there that would be into this sort of music. So get the poll going on TikTok, Liam Gallagher. Song also feels like some of Oasis's more psychedelic stuff from Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. That draws me in, so yeah. I know it's a music screen, but it's kind of blocking your voice a little. Okay. Let's have a look. Any better? Just tweaked it down a tiny bit. Just so my voice isn't too overpowered. Because I got to add my commentary as well, just so I can put fair use into it, you know? Tell you what, right, straight after this then, I Want to Be Adored is going on by the Stone Roses. And then, kind of interested in your obsessed with Sonic band of choice, Reese, so I'll put on Cash Death as well. Because it's the first week of 2024, it's a bit... Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Cold and frostbitten, yeah. What I do like about it, though, is normally I'm not a big fan of the quality, the production quality of black metal as a whole. And this, you know, it sounds more sharper and it sounds more distinctive with each instrument. I can see what you mean by obsessed with Sonic. I'll put on this one, Break It All. I may have, hang on. Okay, sorry, after this one, we'll get Stone Roses on. But yeah, Vitriol has been, on my playlist. I do like this one. This is one hell of a... It builds itself up. Well, it's red tape from the red carpet, you know. Yeah, more like deathcore sort of stuff. I like the sort of Korn inspirations from the intro as well. Something you cheer from. Boiling me down. This also the vocalist sounds a lot like Behemoth, I would say. How could someone play guitar that fast? Maybe like when Offing Silence had that new metal influenced record. Oh god, is that the one with Doris on it? I think that was the name of the song. So I think this is from an upcoming album called Suffer Become, something like that. Suffer and Become, that's the one. Tee! Yeah, I remember seeing Jared Dines' reaction from that. Is it? Music's still taking over my voice. God damn it. Maybe I just got to turn myself up. How's that? I get you. It might be because I have the volume up in my headphones. If I turn it down a bit, it might isolate the... I feel like the BPM is going up on this song. But you were saying, How can someone play a guitar that fast? One word. Archspire. Bit quiet on your end. Ah. I don't know then. We'll see how it goes for now, and then when it's over, sadly, we'll see how it goes from there then. Any plans over the weekend, Rob? Well, I think actually is that better? Reese. Because I just tried something different. Okay, that's what happens. See, I have an audio monitor thing that comes out of OBS, so it just outputs it with, you know, with better synchronization and stuff. It allows you to delay the output of it, and that had the audio at 100%, so that's what was happening. So there we go, all better. So hopefully next time we get into a stream, then we'll be a lot smoother. Record fair tomorrow. Built our CD shelf in our bedroom. Nice. Still bring my collection to the flat. Ah, there we go. So you still got stuff to carry over from your place from before. That's fair, dudes. We still got a lot of stuff that we need to do. We're gonna do the baby's bedroom soon. Paige's mum is gonna come over to paint. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to put Stone Roses will be after this one. Don't feel bad for asking to turn it down a bit, because if I come out of the stream and just things aren't the way I wanted them to be, and it just makes it unwatchable, then it just makes the whole experience worse. So I'd rather people tell me if there is things not quite there. Sometimes people can't hear, and that's understandable as well. See, when I try and look at, like, on Tidal and stuff like that for new rock albums and stuff, it's more of the indie sort of stuff. This to me has sort of like the best of both worlds. It's got that sort of shoegazy vibe with a bit of progression built up behind it as well. So I'm happy that it exists. Right. Oh, here we go. Right. One song that is coming up. I'm not sure how TikTok is going to how TikTok is going to appreciate it. Last couple of days there were some proper maniac drivers out. For the first time ever, while I was driving, someone pulled up right in front of Paige, like on a roundabout, And I actually got so worked up that I reached my hand over and beeped. There you go. Got that sort of raw sound to it as well. It's weird, see, because the last time that I did my album top 10 and everything seemed fine, so I don't know. Yeah, like the more of the dark rock, you're right. I've got one example of Greg metal here. But the thing is, when it comes to the first week of January, it's like, even when you look at Loudwire's metal and rock release calendar, which is what I usually use to have a look at all the albums, is not a lot to go around. Like, you can see the difference between this week's list of albums and next week's. I also have a Eurovision Song Contest entry on this list as well. Just if that makes people excited. I don't use my horn, I use my mouth. I do it in a sequence. I go beep, F you. Someone cut me in a queue in a dangerous way and I said some words to him. Have you ever done the... what's it called when... Here we go, some Stone Roses for you. Laura and I are going to Letchworth Garden City with my bandmates to hear the new Green Day album a few days in advance. Oh, nice. Speaking of which, that's their latest song is on here as well. I have not heard it whatsoever, so that's going to be one of the surprise listens for me. Be looking forward to that. Sorry, have you ever done... you know when there's a big queue from the exit of the roundabout into, like, straight on, for example, and, like, you either have the choice of waiting in that queue with the rest of everyone, or going in the right-hand lane, going all the way around, so you can be like, oh, I came from that way. I'll just pull in here if that's all right. Definitely reminds me of another song, or I'll keep that in mind. I'll try and guess what song it is. Yeah, considering I like stuff like The Cure and that kind of stuff, the Stone Roses, I'm surprised I haven't really listened to them that much. Or even Genesis, this stuff is sort of giving me vibes of. Or The Police. Thing is, where I used to live, if I came back from Tesco and it was during the day, the traffic would be packed there because they were always doing roadworks. I love the drumming in Stone Roses as well. Every member is a master of their craft. You can tell. It just feels in unison. There's a rare amount of bands that are actually like that. You know, they're best friends, or just like even if they're not best friends outside the band, they've just got this chemistry that means they just can hardly put a foot wrong. And it's like stuff like this just feels raw and down to earth as well. So like, when I first started getting into more shoegazy stuff, it was more like the heavier side of things, you know, like Deftones grew on me a lot. I know they're one of your favourites, Rob. Then that Harakiri for the Sky album came out. This whole album's amazing. I have to give it a listen. Because I'm one of those people that has different moods for different music. Like I was in, when getting ready to go somewhere about bloody time. Yeah. I was getting ready to go somewhere and Humanity's Last Breaths album was playing. Dear God, that album just blows your face off. But then, when I was travelling home the other day, I was listening to the new Dirty Nil album. So, yeah, it just depends. I would play music videos on here as well, but TikTok is very funny about videos. That's when they start to go, no, unoriginal content. Are we losing? I know we've got a football game on right now, and I've tried to bury my head in the sand with all of it. Oh, no. Someone basically texts me saying, come on, Burnley, and I thought that meant Burnley scored. Don't scare me like that. Have you seen that video where PGA golfers react to Humanity's Last Breath? Really? I haven't seen that, no. That made this game for me. Sorry, mate, more of a Red Hot Chilies kind of guy, Do you know what this reminds me of? That artist who made the Plankton AI songs. And people queue at the dual carriage way because Trafford Centre is always packed, so I cut the queue. I've never driven through Manchester, no. I've only been to there's like a business park in Manchester. Laura appreciates this album cover. Oh yeah. I Am All of Me and all that. I was playing the latest Sonic on Tuesday. It was because they had an update for the game. No Time and Can't Let Go. I'll put on No Time. I don't want to oversaturate it with one band. So I'll take you up on that. Although the the art cover looks like... That's not Sonichu, is it? I hope not. I love how, one of the related songs is No Time to Cry by Cradle of Filth. Yeah, there's a big difference between this and Cradle of Filth. So I'll just bring it into the queue. Ah, right, the next one now. On TikTok, at least, I'm going to have to censor the album cover, but because it includes a certain religious figure gooning himself in the head and splatters everywhere. So yeah. God, oh God, oh God, oh God. No, I just yeah, gotta do that. I couldn't find where it was in the... Oh, there it is. See what I mean? See, I know. I think tonight I am in the mood for this kind of stuff because it just makes me bounce straight away. But the for TikTok, the band is called Cancer Christ, and the song is called "Bring Back the Guillotine." Send this album cover to Elliot, I dare you. Don't tempt me. Does he have a YouTube? I don't even know what his I'm trying to find his app, but I don't think that'll work. He's like, this is why I moved to Nottingham, Kieran, to get further away from you. We're actually in this part. Was that a Karen? Maybe what's coming out of his head is wine though. Maybe that's what's happening. Whoopsies. There we go. We can bring this back now. So yeah, Haywire 617, Boston Boot Boys. Well, I do feel like the album cover will be cancelled. I mean, I personally wouldn't, but you know, there's people who will. But it's from the album released this week called Conditioned for Demolition. So this is like the sort of the grindy / thrashy section of the list. And this song is only like, what's it, 2 minutes 21? Similar to the other one. But in two songs after this, we will have the new Bring Me the Horizon song coming up. This lot already tick so many boxes for me. I mean, did you put, I saw your list, album of the year list, you put, I think it was that Grove Street album at the top, wasn't it? I think that was in my, like, top 30, but I didn't have it. It's one of those things you want to include, like, every album, but you just don't have the space for it. It's a sad world we live in. Thick, thick, thick. Size. Grove Street and Guilt Trip, yeah. I just think the Enter Shikari album for me, it was like the cream of the crop for me. Yeah. I think I love a lot of bands these days refining the sound of thrash. Starting with Power Trip. Power Trip and, you know, Lost Society in a way, but they've kind of gone the other way now, like sort of more, I wouldn't say mainstream, maybe. So this would be more of like a sort of Greg metal thing. This give me nostalgia vibes to 2020 and 2021. I've taken cues from Power Trip. Yeah, that, bring the core back out again. The core of the music. And I don't mean like metalcore or something like that. I mean like the core elements. Bring it to the forefront. I remember for a time, metalcore kind of turned into that. It was, you know, you got your classics like Killswitch and Bullet, stuff like that, which was, you know, riff-centric and emotional, good vocals. And then I have no problem with electronics in music and in metalcore, but it felt like metalcore started to get oversimplified at some point, and that's personally not for me. It depends really. Like obviously songwriting is important because your song doesn't have to be the flashiest and the most technical to be a good song. But it's when some important elements are stripped away and there's not much left of it. There's a lot of metalcore that sounds too digitized. Yeah, exactly. You know, and when we record and send to the mixer and stuff, we have to send it through clean and then amp it through software because it sounds cleaner. But the key thing to take away is, you know, it's still being recorded with a real guitar and things. Like, I had to, at the end of last year, have to get used to recording with a metronome, and I both love it and hate it at the same time, because otherwise I'm having to quantize vocals and it can sound a bit off. And to be honest, it helps me stay in sync as well. Much less editing afterwards, because you're not spending time trying to fit things in. I prefer the metalcore influence from Sweden Melodeath. Yeah, sort of like, does Soilwork count as that? I think Soilwork is in that bracket. Children of Bodom, well, no, I'm probably more like In Flames and stuff like that. Can't wait to hear more of your stuff. Cheers. We should have a song coming out at the end of this month, so I'll be sure to advertise it here, shamelessly. Soilwork, Killswitch, Trivium, yeah. I especially love Sin in the Sentence and that sort of stuff that's come out recently when it comes to Trivium. Killswitch is just timeless to me. It's just always like so consistent. I don't know if you heard Jesse's song with August Burns Red. I think you might like that. I can't remember what the song is called itself, but it was on the latest August Burns Red album. Fantastic song. This next one is probably the darkest in terms of lyrics I've written so far. Like, it's got very, yeah. Alright. If anyone is a bit of a stoner, they might like the odd even with their song Whiskey. I love it when, like, you read their bio. All I can read from it so far without scrolling down is in June 2019, the guy called Weed decided to find out where he was from and thought Ancestry DNA might be a good place to start. After 3 submissions of saliva and multiple, and then it just cuts off there. And multiple figuring out who's the father? No, I joke. Yeah. I think what I like about the August Burns Red album, and what I like about August Burns Red as a whole, is one, their consistency and how tight their riffs are. But I think I like hearing cleans as well as harsh vocals in songs. That's why I like Bury Tomorrow, that's why I like Bleed From Within. It just adds a bit more variety to the vocals, and August Burns Red hasn't always had that. I can slap a tornado. That was it, wasn't it? Thank you for liking the live, Ben. That was it, wasn't it? Because Kevin Dunn left WWE recently. But Matt Hardy thanked him for the V2 gimmick. I don't know, when I've looked at, like, because the wrestling community's opinion on Kevin Dunn is very negative. But then when you ask wrestlers and people in the business what they think of him, they don't really have, not many of them have a bad word to say except for Jim Cornette. Yeah, not too bad, Ben. How about you? I'm quite liking this album as well. So the album is called Darkness, as you can see there, released this week. I think they use a keyboard because I can see one in the background of their photo on Spotify. See, I'd expect to hear this sort of riff in like an old Black Stone Cherry song. Like, I don't know, it's like a sort of more sludgy Black Stone Cherry. I have been helping to contribute to like riffs as well from the band. But I can only do so much. I have to pretty much like play something simple enough and then get a guitarist to interpret it. There's only like one part so far. I've like helped with the lead riff of our one of the songs that we haven't released yet. We've named all the songs, by the way, so there's that. So if anyone wants to know what the track list is going to be, it's probably worth saying. Oh, because obviously we've got Exodus. Here we go. What have we got? Bring me. What am I doing today? Music showcase. This sounds like something off Ammo. Oh, I like that. Very like sort of hardcore. So I'm guessing this is either a standalone track or something off their album that was recently delayed. I say recently, it delayed a few. It was supposed to come out in September. What are we gonna get? This is like, if like Marilyn Manson decided to try and organize a mosh pit, this is the sort of thing that you'd play. I mean, I like it. I mean, I've liked nearly every single that they've made, released so far. So far, it's either Amen or Dark Side that I've liked. Probably Amen is probably my favourites. Oh, nice.
What if it's like
what I love about Bring Me, especially the new music, they never fail to keep you surprised with whatever they make. It's just a lot of the stuff is completely off the wall, and I think Ollie is a brilliant lyricist. He knows how to make something where it's more literal and still make it sound class, and then more figurative. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like Dark Side I think I like for like different reasons, but I think Amen is probably the best one they've done so far for me personally. So from the upcoming album Dark Secrets of the Soul, coming out next week, we've got Drown in Sulphur by Lotus. Is it just, I don't know if anyone's ever watched Digimon, but is anybody getting Myotismon vibes from that? I know it's like it's just a vampire, but he always had that attack where he'd release his arms and then like unveil his cape, and then a bunch of vampires would fly out. I mean, if you really think about it, that attack is brutal. It's a bunch of bats biting you one by one. Okay, why have I got multiple? Not sure about that. I don't know. It was just the first thing I thought of. Okay. There we go. Yeah, going back to Bring Me though, I think it felt more like that. The last song felt more like their radio bop, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't have much of an issue with that. Like, this sounds like there's plenty of creativity coming up on the new album. I think my favourite part about it is the organisation of the vocals. That's what sucks me in about it. So this is kind of like this song in itself. A lot of... It's sort of if a bunch of sloths came together. It's like if a bunch of sloths came together and formed a Lorna Shore tribute act. This song. That's why. I mean, in itself, the song doesn't go to many places, but I'm enjoying the solo. Like I said, some of the songs I show are just for pure sort of like, not necessarily critique, but kind of like a second listen as well. Trying to make something for everybody who is a metalhead. So, just as a bit of a preview, the next song is a Eurovision entry song for Norway. And it's going to be by the band Goth Minister, called We Come Alive. So, if anybody is looking forward to Eurovision this year, then got a bit of a preview for that. Because I'm going to, like, if I find some funny songs and stuff, or like just taking the piss music, I'll put that in here as well. I want to like make it around like sort of like 20 songs. I think that's a good number. I think we've had about, including the ones we've done, about 21, 22, something along those lines. Actually, no, I think we've had 20. But yeah, We Come Alive by Goth Minister, Eurovision song. You can hear straight off the bat it's a Eurovision song. There's going to be all the fire. There's going to be all the dancing ladies. We come alive. We crawl around your houses. We come alive. We live under your beds. We come alive. We live under your beds. Alright, Reese, take care. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you then. So guys, I got this idea for lyrics. What do you think of this line? We're under your bed. Yeah, we'll allow it. So guys, remember, vote Norway. We sneak in through your gutter. Getting Power Sex 5000 vibes for that cover, or whatever the drummer from Five Finger Death Punch sex metal band was called. I'll see if I can Google that now. Five Finger Death Punch drummer, other band, Jeremy Spencer, and he was Psycho Sinner. I just can't get over the lyrics for the chorus. It just sounds so pervy. Released 9 albums and one. How many songs? All rubbish, I can tell. That's what I feel like nowadays. Like, when a band has like 15 songs on an album, it makes you worry. You're like, oh Christ, here we go. Because Machine Head, for example, when they had an album that had loads of songs versus when they had an album that had like about 8, it was such a different contrast. The Blackening, legendary. Catharsis, what happened, sort of thing. But I don't want to ruminate on it, or by all means, but it's to say, if you are going to do 15 songs, quality over quantity. Also, one thing I don't understand is I've seen this like a handful of times, and it's bands having an album with about 7 or 8 songs on it and calling it an EP. Am I the only one who finds that a bit odd? It's an album. If it's around like 40 minutes, at least, I'd just say that's more of an LP than an EP. I think I put this one in here because it felt like a bit of a sharper sound for this more symphonic metal. But I gotta be honest, like, I don't know. I'll keep it on, but it's not something that brings me in. However, the next song that's coming on here. So for my band, the mixer is from the band The Curse Within. I've shown some people examples of the music already, but they just released a song today called The Next Life. I'm really digging their music. There's elements of Trivium in there, elements of other sort of metalcore. Definitely worth a listen. And they've done such a great job with our music, so it's nice to just be able to show appreciation back. And I'm not forcing myself to. I like them. I really like them. Okay. And then after that, we've got Green Day's new song. And then we'll end it with Alkaline Trio, because they've got some new music. So we're in the FA Cup third round. I don't know why we slag so much in these cup matches. So that's because we're Tottenham, innit? But Bentancur's back, okay. Ah, bloody hell. Donley Scarlett. Van der Ven is on the bench. Why? Well, don't worry, we're on a bad run at the moment. I think Liverpool are going to win the league. I think they're just on form at the moment, and it's going to be hard for them to actually slip up now. I think they did have a brilliant transfer window. With City, it was just, as soon as De Bruyne went, unless Bernardo Silva's playing really well, they can struggle a bit. It's more they open up a big gap for themselves between the forwards and the defence. Anyway, Curse Within, The Next Life. So I haven't heard this yet. Yeah, De Bruyne is a legendary player in today's world of football. Living legend, playing legend. Okay, guys. This feels like a bit of a Amaranth-inspired synthesizer. Okay. Bit of a different vibe there. Yeah. They don't usually do stuff like that, so that's something new for them. To be honest, they're not usually dependent on electronics to begin with. Yes. It's progressing more and more now, and it's like it's paying off, like the execution's paying off. How new is this band? I think their first EP was in 2018. What was their recent EP called? Released last year. Eternity. I would give that a listen. I highly recommend it. From that, I would give... Wow, all the 4 songs on it are brilliant. In Faith of Falling is definitely the more sort of metalcore-y sound. Unbroken is just like... It's brilliant. It's probably my favourite on the EP. The Storm is great as well. But you can see what I mean when you hear something like that and then you hear this. It takes a bit of a different turn. They also did a cover of Blink-182, Damn It. Spirit Box. That's interesting. Nice. I haven't heard him do much, like, mid-screaming. As they say on their bio, they play high adrenaline metalcore, combining with elements of thrash and punk. Sorry, that I gotta fix that. Better. Solid kiss with him, keeping an eye on you guys. Yeah, I think they're starting to tour again now. I think our band has a bit of a struggle when it comes to touring, just because we're from different areas. We'll work something out though. I make a video promo in my shorts and flip-flops with a straw hat on. I'm off to the stage. And here we go, Green Day, coming right at you. Oh my god. I hear it straight away. I hear it straight away. Na 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 na, I gotta start a fight. You won't be laughing when I'm making you cry. Oh, you son of a bitch, you're gonna beg and cower. I mean, I like it, but damn. Oh, wow. I've missed the sort of like side of Green Day though. Are they touring this at all this year? They should be, shouldn't they? I want to see if I can get tickets, because Green Day is one of those bands I just need to see live. But I can't get Pink out of my head now. I mean, I like Pink, but that riff is way too similar. Oh, in Wembley in June. Okay. I'm guessing it's sold out, so I'd end up having to find tickets. Unless it isn't, I don't know. Oh, they're actually in Wembley Stadium, damn. I'd love to see them. I'm making an offer that you cannot deny. You won't be laughing when I'm making you cry. Oh, I had to please get louder. You son of a bitch, you're gonna bang and cower. I'm liking the mix on it. It's bringing back that sort of punk vibe that Green Day have missed for quite a few years now. Wembley sold out, really wanted to go to. Just see, have a look, see what's available on Twickets. Saviours is definitely better than Father of All. Yeah. I mean, American Idiot was the last album I properly enjoyed by them. But Ducky is just a classic. I feel like this is a sort of band for like those wrestling fans who happen to like the music as well that are in the games. I think a new Daughtry song's supposed to come out this month. So this was like filling the void for that. Looks like Green Day were listening in. Uh-oh. I mean, that does, the lead from this does sound like 21 Guns a little bit. I love the lyrics from this song though. Gravity's got nothing on these memories. I'd rather plan my own funeral. Bloody hell. Nah, he's got a powerful voice though. Damn. I just want to follow these guys just through his voice. His voice is so good. It's just got that sweet spot between raspy and just deep. There we go. We've got the other song by Cash Death that Reese wanted us to listen to. And then we're going to finish off with the new Alkaline Trio song. Okay, that's pretty good. I think my only issue with it though is the timing. It's a bit out of sync, the vocals. Yeah. Instrumentals though, I do like the instrumentals. Okay. I probably, during this chorus, I probably would have gone up an octave. Because you're offering more of a dynamic then with your vocals. Yeah. And I think the Melodyne's a bit too strong on the vocals. Like, I'm all for, like, if people need to tune their vocals a little bit, but it seems a bit... You can hear it a bit too much. But anyway, right. This will be our signing off song. This is Alkaline Trio with Versions of You. From the upcoming album Blood, Hair and Eyeballs, coming out on the 26th of January.
Are you gonna go and get yourself
They still got it. Like, these guys have been going since the 90s and just haven't missed a beat. You can see where bands like You Me at 6 got some of their inspiration from with Alkaline Trio. So I gotta be more on my feet this time next week. Right, straight after the stream, I am gonna prepare everything for Sunday stream where we do Minecraft. Can't leave that to go. And there we go. Versions of You by Alkaline Trio get Blood, Sweat and Eyeballs January 26th. So that's everything from me for this week. Tune in next week where we will... I don't know if there is anything to mind that's going to come out next week, but stay tuned. There might be a surprise. There might even be a little funny song in there. Who knows? But see you all on Sunday, and I shall sign off for now. Thank you. Lights out.